No, I started recording now. Okay. Good day for showing up. Today is the 24th of November,
Mm-hmm.
2020. And this is another section for us, each one teach one. IT Foundation and AWS Cloud Training. And we'd like to thank Lockdown LLC for the support they've been giving us. And again, the implementation partner, each one teach one. This is our 11th class, and we are going to touch on a few things that we haven't had chance to look at. In the past, we've gone through the PowerShell AWS CLI. We've gone through AWS tools for the PowerShells, and etc. etc. And we've seen a lot of things, and we've seen that it is very imperative that we move forward. We do have some shortcomings, however, I will continue. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen and I'll show you where it stands with us in this training for today. And there are many homeworks, and for everybody that's out there, I know some people watch the video. There are many homeworks that are set out, and I am not sure how many people have done, but I'll do my best to go through some of these, what we have to do. And then if you have any question, you can ask at any time in the program.
Mm-hmm.
So now my screen is shared. I think there's some. Oh,
Oh,
okay. I have double
okay. I have
screen,
double.
so I have to
So I
go
have
to
to
console one.
cancel.
Just give me a
Just give.
second.
Okay.
All right, I canceled that out, so it's not blowing back anymore. So this is pretty much the document you are quite aware of. And this document has a lot of content in it, a lot of information, which I advise people to read even before coming to the class. The two sections that we missed, we talked about hypervisors. There are ample videos to help you and guide you on that. Okay, and these are the videos here that we talk about. I think you missed that session. And today being the 24th, I will show you how to set up a VPC. And the last time we wanted to do it, but we didn't do it. Apparently I did a lot of hypervisor stuff, and I kind of explained the whole idea of hypervisor technology and how it fits into the cloud technology. But today we'll do VPC, and then we'll turn around and take some of the questions you might have. I don't plan it to be a prolonged class due to the fact that not a lot of people are here, but we'll do the best that we can. The floor is yours, and we can do as much as what you want because it's recorded and other people can as well watch it. And the only setback we're gonna have in this class is the fact that, which you already know, our account is blocked because we weren't able to do certain things we're supposed to do, and we are working hard to offset that hindrance on our part. So what I would recommend is for you to watch this video on hypervisor, and also to watch the video on today's video actually is this one here, to watch this video. Okay, but let's go back to the roll call here, where we'll look at some of the homeworks that are there. There are so many homeworks and I was about to post another homework for today, but I'm looking, there are so many homework, nobody's doing any. I don't know if there's anyone that you've done and the difficulties that you face doing it. I'm asking. Yeah? Oh. You cut off. Oh. Are you here? Oh.
today is part of that.
All right, are you back? Are you back? Oh, get disconnected again. Okay, are you back? Okay, you back. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. They disconnected again. Can you hear me? Do you think you can hear me? Hello? Oh man. Can't hear me. Can you hear me? You can hear me? Okay. All right. So basically, I was going through all this stuff here with on the roll call, all the assignment, pretty much homeworks, and all these homeworks you need to be on the cloud to do any one of them. Not all of them, but some of them. Yeah, you need to be on the cloud to do it, like the AWS CLI terminal. You have to do something in the cloud with it, and then the rest of them. And today, basically, since we haven't been able to take care of our business with the cloud, so what we would do is those classes that culminate during this period that we're having difficulties, but because my plan is to offset it next week. So what we can basically do is to take the question and answers and help people to catch up on all this on the roll call homeworks, help people to catch up with it, because I know everybody have their own personal AWS account. So if you have your own personal AWS account, this is time for you to catch up with all of this stuff. Now, what I'm recommending that we do today, since we can't do much of anything, is to go back to the book that we had. Remember that book that we had, that we found? Okay, you wanted the class that day. That's a book that we found. I'm gonna share it with you. It's a big book that I really enjoy. I will, if you check on the Riot, you should be able to see a URL for the whole book. You can go there and download it. I'll post it again in the URL over there, so you can get it right now. So this is it right here. Okay, let me post it. Let me post it for you. Just give me a few minutes. Okay, this is it. I just posted it. Okay, I just posted it right there. Okay, if you click on it, it's gonna be a book, and I'm sharing my screen still with you. So when I open the book up, you will see. what kind of book it is. So I think the book is here. This is Ben Piper, David Clinton. They wrote a book on AWS Cloud, AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner, which is CFL CO1 exam code. So in this book, there are a bunch of question and answers, which I think that's what we should spend a lot of our time on. So I start on page 29 with it. And my concentration is that everybody does their homework and post it so that I can check it off. And then that way I will have, I will be guided in what I need to do once we reactivate our accounts. So on page 29, there are a bunch of questions. If you are here, I would like for you to participate in it. There's also answers to the questions. Let's get to the page 29. So that will kind of guide you. We answered about 8 of these questions last time that we're in class. We answered about those. Okay, I think we stopped at number 8. That's where we stopped. But it's about 20 of them. I think we should finish all 20 of them. Let me know if you have the book, please. Let me know if you have the book. If you have the book, then we're gonna go through it and we're gonna answer some of these questions and expatiate on the answers we're gonna get. Please let me know if you have the book, or you get kicked out again. Hello? Oh man, you're always getting kicked off. Oh. Oh.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Man, you keep getting kicked off.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Do you think it's from your side or from my side?
I don't know.
Is there something at your place that maybe is okay, let me see what I can do, because I have a, let me see if I can stop my VPN to see if, okay, let's see if it works now for you. So I stopped my VPN now. I have stopped my VPN. Let's see if it works for you now.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. I stopped my VPN because I had a VPN going.
Okay.
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you right now, and I hope you can hear me too.
Yeah, I can hear you. So where did you post it again? You posted a book. Where did you post it at? Can you post it in the WhatsApp?
No, it's in Riot. We normally don't want to do much in WhatsApp because
Okay.
WhatsApp is not secure. So I put it in Riot. I think WhatsApp
Riot. It's
Yeah.
in the
is the
room.
one that we use here for the class.
Okay.
That's why I put it. You are not in it. Of course you are in it, because if you're not in it, you won't be in class.
Yeah, elements. Right. Right.
Yeah, same thing. That's right. They changed it to Element. Yeah, you got it. So if you look at the Cloud Movement iFact right there in the room, I actually sent it to Iram Foliboni. You will see it there. It's for everybody. It's just that his name popped up when I was trying to post it. I'll post it again there. You'll see it right there. It's in the Cloud Movement group chat room. So you should be able to see it there. You have it, right?
Is it? I see the chat room. I see Aram follow Billy. Yes, it says yes. Each one teach one.
Yeah,
HTTPS.
the link there is the link I'm talking about.
Oh, that link.
Yeah, that link, if you click on it, it opens the big old book. You didn't have to buy it, it's free. And the reason why it's free is because I know the trick. You have to have a GitHub account. Okay? When you have a GitHub account, you can search a lot of stuff. There are people like me, like you, who are investing a lot of time in some code or something, or a book or whatever. You can get these things for free.
Okay.
That's a whole book that costs some money on Amazon. It's free now. You got them. And if you read it carefully, you can have your AWS certification from there. You can get the architect professional, and these jobs are 6 figures. Like no argument about it. No if and or but. The people are needed, and nobody is doing the job because they don't know. They think it's so complicated, but it's not. You just have to, follow the ropes.
All right. You said that HTTPS GitHub.com. Mohan.
Mohan Mumps, that's the guy that wrote the book.
Okay. Okay.
So that's his copy that he stashed out there. For some reason, he's giving it to people for free. He probably put it there thinking that nobody will get it for free. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now we can see it because, too much information overload in the world. And we want to take advantage of that, though.
Okay.
We really want to. You got the book, right? So because
Yeah.
we're going to go through the questions. Go to page 29, and we're going to try to finish the question 20. There are 20 questions. We're going to try to finish it and answer effectively with depth of knowledge. That's insight with the answers. So that way it will be like you read the paragraph while in fact you didn't read it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's attack it, and hopefully we can get it, and the people at home who are not here can watch it and they'll be inspired. All right, so last time we stopped at number 8. Now I'll wait for you to get the book first.
I could see from here, so you can go ahead.
Oh, you can see it from here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine. So we stopped at number 8, and we can actually start from number 8. So it says, which of these is a designation for 2 or more AWS data centers within a single geographic location? So when they say geographic location, you can do a process of elimination here. You can say, what is availability zone, what's region, what's network subnet, what's geo unit, and then you can attack it, and you can end up with 2 answers, and then you say what's the best of the 2 answers. So for me, I know what a region is. I know a region has to have availability zones in it. And then from that, what do you think is the answer?
A network subnet.
Huh?
Network subnet.
It can't be network subnet because subnet top is on the level of VPC, like virtual private cloud, and is smaller than what the question is expecting.
Okay.
So network subnet is more like a micro in a macro world. So it's like granular network subnet. Okay, that one we rule it out. Geo unit is just nothing like that. So there are 2 questions. There are two.
So the answer will be region then.
Well, the region, you have to look at what region is. Region actually has availability zone in it.
Oh, okay.
You see?
Yeah.
That's how they try to fool you. You see, the region have availability zone in it. See? See? So the answer will be what now?
Will be A.
It has to be A because a region we have, a region is within an availability zone. And then the availability zone is 1 or 2 or more physical data centers within a single AWS region.
Mm-hmm.
Like AWS region, you could have Oregon, Virginia,
Right.
you could have California, you could have Japan, you could have Frankfurt, which is Germany, and you can have, I think, South Africa, stuff like that. These are regions. In those regions are availability zones. So we have narrowed down and isolated not the ones that are not the correct answer. So we go to number 9. How, using security best practices, should your organization's team members access your AWS account resources? By reading the questions there, remember some of the keywords in IAM, least privilege, all that. And sometimes they use, instead of least privilege, they use less permission. So you can look at that and you can figure out which one is the right answer.
Okay, how using security best practice should your organization team members access your AWS account resources?
Yes, that's what they're saying.
Security best practices.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's look at number 1. Only a single team member should be given any account access.
That don't make no sense.
Nope.
It says organization. One person is not in an organization, right?
Yep, that's not good. B,
we have to move from that one.
through a jointly shared single account user who's been given full account-wide permissions.
No, exactly. You got it.
Yeah.
Let's keep moving to it.
Through the use of specially created users, groups, and roles, each given the fewest permissions necessary. I think C is the correct one.
You got it right on the money. We don't even need to go to D.
Yeah.
You got it. We don't even need to go to D.
Mm-hmm.
So, which of the following describes a methodology that protects your organization data when it is on-site locally, in transit to AWS, and stored on AWS? Remember what it says. Which of the following describes a methodology that protects your organization's data when it is on-site locally? That means on the client side. That's the key word. Now find the answer.
Okay. On the client side encryption, I don't think so.
But is the question is on the client side. Watch it carefully. The question has given you is a giveaway.
Yeah, it's your organization. Your organization. Then you're talking about a client side.
But listen to what it says. It says your organization's data when it is on site locally.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. So that one's out.
Huh?
That's the A is out.
No, A can't be out. Watch the question carefully. They're trying to fool you again.
Oh, okay.
Watch the
Yeah.
Watch the question. On site.
On
locally.
site, yes.
On site locally. That means you need a client portal to do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So what will it be?
I think A would be the correct answer.
I think A is the correct answer because server side will be when you're already on the AWS side.
Mm-hmm.
Then cryptographic transformation could be either side. You can do server side encryption, which is a transformation of the data. You can do it on the client side, which is still a transformation of the data. Encryption at rest, that means stored. You are doing C, cryptographic transformation in a stored data. So they're just trying to fool you with the rest of them. But the key word is on-site locally. That tells you client is required. You know how a computer works? You need the graphical user interface or the client-side application or utility to get to the application. Application could be locally or it could be somewhere remotely. So that's how computer system works.
Mm-hmm.
Operating system is multi-user, multi-client, multi-user, and all of that. So now you have to go through that to interact with the server. And whenever it says on-site locally, it has to tell us, oh, I need some client tool, software or whatever, portal, web browser, whatever. That's client facing. You see, all that stuff you need to do locally to get to the server. These are clients facing. So we go over to 11.
Okay.
What? Oh, you can read that, no problem. Anybody
What
else can.
authentication method will you use to access your AWS resources remotely through the AWS command line interface?
There you go. That one I'm not gonna get involved. You should give me the answer on this one. Cause we did this in class.
Mm-hmm.
There are two things you need, but they gave you one here. Choose that one. Choose that one. Sorry.
It's saying strong password. You need a password.
No. He's talking CLI. We never use password on the CLI.
Okay, so
CLI is this. Let me show you. Remember the CLI?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be doing it. Let's be talking it and doing it. So you remember, huh? Right, okay. Remember when we did something like this? AWS CLI. Remember, it's gonna tell us if we have it or not. I was actually supposed to do the version. Okay, let me bring another one up. CMD. So I'm supposed to do AWS CLI dash version. Tell us the version, then we configure it, and I'm gonna show you what it's supposed to give you. Okay, you configure it. You say AWS CLI that.
What is CLI anyway?
Command line interface.
Okay, command line interface.
Yeah. Okay, so it seems like I haven't configured this one to use CLI, as you can see, and I wonder why. Maybe let me try again. CLI version. Okay. AWS configure. We configure CLI. So we're gonna go through. If I have, okay, you see what it's giving you from here. I won't tell you nothing. Just see for yourself, and then you tell me what you need to get into it. We are talking it. We are doing it. So
Access key.
Okay then. So
yes.
It's access key. So there are two of them that you need. One is access key ID, and the next one is what?
I think secret access key, right?
That's right. There's access key ID and then secret access key. You never let nobody see this.
Right.
This one, never, ever let anybody see it. Okay. So now, if I do AWS config now, we can still do some stuff, but that our account is cancelled. It might not work, but I'll still do it because I get motivated. When somebody wants to learn something, I get excited. Okay, let's do this. Let's do Excel, right? So I'll move this away so you don't see it, okay? Because I have some stuff in it that I don't want nobody to see, but we'll be able to do what we need to do. So I wanted to show, okay, I wanted to show effectively how you can do that. The only thing is we can create something, but we might not be able to access it. Like, we might not be able to access it. Like, say if we do this, and I don't think that access key ID is still available. It's no longer available. Okay, and even let me see, S3LS, just to prove that it's no longer available. It's not going to be able to grab anything from there. Yeah, like I said, you see, error occurred, invalid access key when calling these buckets. So it was supposed to list all the LS list is supposed to list all the buckets that's out wherever I'm calling it. As you can see, the access key might not be a good one, so it didn't do it. But I still have to go and show you what I want to show you. Let's see. Good evening. Okay, pinned. Let me see if there are ones that I shared already with myself. Okay, let me open this. See. Recover and save workbooks. Okay. Okay, all of them. So there's nothing here for me. Let's check here. Let's check download. So there are some access keys that I put away somewhere that I use from time to time. Some of the stuff that I created with you guys. See if I can find some so we can use it to play around here. Okay, I'm gonna move this far away so you don't see it. All right, so I found something, so let's see if we can use that. Okay,
All right.
let's see if we can use that. We might not see what we're gonna create, but you know, that's one of the things we can do. So this is how dangerous it is. We're gonna use let's see who we can use here. Okay, let's do this. Copy. All right. Oh, this is read only. Just give me a minute. Let me change it to what it's supposed to be. It's not letting me. Said I have to activate it. Okay, fine. But now I can't activate this thing now. Not gonna be able to activate it now. That is why it's not opening, because the Excel sheet need to be activated. Okay, let me see. 2958. All right. Hopefully this one will work for us. All right. Even if it didn't work, okay. Can always do something different. All right. Okay. Okay, good job. It seems to have worked. Okay. Oh, he's telling me my trial version is expired, eh? That's interesting. He says, oh, your trial version is expired. Okay, I figured out a way to do it, but I don't know if it will let me copy it. It's saying my trial version is expired. It won't let me copy it. I'm in trouble. That's fine. So what I would do is let me see if I have open office. Open office will help me. Open office, yeah. Let's use open office, yeah, to do something. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right. Just give me a few more minutes, yeah. The other file is not responding. This one that's responding, I don't know why it's misbehaving. data withheld. It will not let me copy any of this. It will not let me copy any of this. It will not let me copy any of those. But let's see what else we can do. I was just signed into my Skype because that's the same account that tied everything together, my Hotmail account. But now when I open my Excel, it's not letting me open my Excel anymore, you know. So I was able to open the Skype account, but my Excel is expired. I don't know. Okay, let me try to sign in again with what I have. Okay. If it fails me again, I will no longer waste your time. We'll just move on with the questions. 29:58. I like to do hands-on so that you can see. Alright. Yeah, okay. Let's try the password again. Because we put the password and it seems like it worked. Okay, it seems like it worked again. It didn't work. We're out. We're out. It's saying that the office trial subscription for this on Tuesday, it said that it is expired. Oh, I hate that. I just wanted to show how the access key ID and secret key ID works.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to show you live and direct. But we're not able to do it. So we're gonna go on to the next question, number 12. Which of these is the primary benefit from using resources tagged with your AWS assets? You know what the tags are, right? Like when you create an EC2 instance, like let's see if we can find an example. AWS. I have an account here now. Our lovely account is no longer with us. What a shame. It's okay. We get it another time. Okay, we go to AWS .com or maybe AWS console. Okay. So let's say we go to AWS My Console. We're not gonna create any account. I just wanted to show you the EC2 thing. So if you come to the console like this, sign in existing account. Okay. Let's do this account. Yeah, this one. All right, that's awesome. Let's try this one. That's awesome. Then I have to use my two-factor authentication, sorry. And then I'm gonna try to use my Authy. Okay. That's an added layer, primary device authentication. Okay. So I'm gonna show that what the tags are. Alright, so assuming that this one works fine for us and we get in, and looking at it here from my perspective, this is my company's account. I'm not supposed to use it to teach, but what can I do? Now this is our company's account here, and we have some missions. I'm not gonna show too many information, but I'll just take you straight to EC2 that are running, and then I'll show you from there the tags and everything. When you create an
EC2 enterprise,
EC2 what?
What's the meaning of EC2?
EC2 Elastic Compute Cloud.
Okay.
Elastic Compute Cloud. The 2 is for the C's. So these are most of our servers where it's running. As you can see, they are running here. So the tags are the things that are okay. Let me show you. Let's see if there's a tag. If one of some of the actions that I have showing a tag. Okay, let's see this one. Maybe we should just choose one and look at it. Okay, let's choose this one, reversal. Okay, let's go. I'll bring this up here. So this is the name of the instance, and this is the instance ID, and etc., etc. So let me see if I set up a tag for it. Of course I did, but let me check from here. Okay. Page size, So these are everything that I checked out for it. Let me see if I have tag here. Okay. There's actually something called tag, and then we go to tag column. Did you see what it's doing? Name. Select visible tag column. Says name part. Okay. Then we confirm it. Okay. So that means now that we have a name tag, right? So that name tag, like you see here, if I go back and open it up, you see it's a tag. Name tag, instance ID tag, instance state tag, instance type tag, all of that tag for that machine. So this try to help you to understand. Assuming you have just this tag, when you search this tag, you see the other stuff. So that will help you to identify this guy. And even at that, this guy has an IP. Okay, so if you let's say we go to this one, email. This is for email. If you go down below, now that you know all the tags that's available, and you go down and you want to see that one that you picked is this one here. Okay. And now you see everything about it, the IP address, elastic IP, or whatnot. Everything about it is here. You're able to get those information because the tag is tagged. Okay, so that's why it's important when you create a computer EC2, you tag it, and you normally will tag it by its name. For instance, tags. See, this one is tagged by the value. Name, value. I just said name, value, but you could have said server, email server, then you specify what the email server is for. So you have a key and a value. That's how you tag them. Okay, like from what I showed you before, the tagging system is used all through over here. So you have a key, you have a value, name, value, name, value, name, value, all of that. That's how it works. So with the tagging, you know what you're doing. Without the tagging, it's kind of difficult. I hope that made it very clear for you.
Yeah.
So we're moving on to 13 then. So from here now, you have to answer the question. What of these is the primary benefit from using resource tags with your AWS assets? This would be easy for you.
I think the answer. A. Or the virtual private cloud into which you choose to launch your instance.
You have to read it carefully because when you are giving something a name and a value, it's doing something in your brain for you. Like every house in the street has an address, right?
Right.
If it has an address, it does something for you. If it doesn't have an address, probably gives you a headache. So you have to look at it and see what answer fits.
The instance type you select Is it not that one too? We can go.
The instance that's select. Did somebody say something about another selection, another option to the answer? Anybody? Is somebody else in this class? No.
No, I don't think
No, it's
so.
just you.
Yeah.
Task enables the use of remote administration operation via the AWS CLI. Tags make it easier to identify and administrate running resources in a busy AWS account. Tags enhance data security throughout your account. Some AWS services wouldn't work without the use of the resource tag. That's not true. It's a lie. So you start from there to eliminate and get the right answer.
So where are you? Number 12 or 13?
12. We did not answer 12.
Oh, okay. So I was looking at 13. Sorry. All right. Which of these is a primary benefit from using resource tags with your AWS assets? Make it easier. Yeah, I think it's B. Tags made it easier to identify and administer running resources in
You're
a
on the
big.
money. That's B.
Yeah,
There's
that's
C.
what you do.
Yeah, you got it. What defines the base operation system and software stack that will be available for a new Elastic Compute Cloud instance when it launches? Wow. What defines the base operation? I think I'm not saying nothing. Can you say your answer again?
I looked up. I said it was A, the virtual private cloud into which you choose to launch your
No,
instance.
virtual private cloud is a network. Always remember that.
Okay.
So it doesn't define the operating system. It's asking you what determines the operating system. Check the question carefully.
All right. The instance type you select.
No, the
Yeah.
instance type you select is actually compute. Elastic Compute Cloud. It's just the compute. The type could be T micro. It's just giving you, oh, you have 1 gig of RAM. Oh, you have EBS or GP2 kind of. You have Elastic Block storage, or you have GP2 for the way they format the storage, or you have just a processor. Okay, you just have a 2-core processor or dual core processor or just one processor, just like T2 micro. That's what it's telling you, but it's not telling you the operating system type. So the question is, what tells you what defines the operating system type? Remember, in the cloud, everything is software. And most of the software, if you were part of the hypervisor class, you understand that they are all images. So from there, tell us the answer.
All right. The Amazon machine image you select. Since they are software-based the images, I believe image will play a big part in this one.
Exactly. So it's the Amazon machine image that you select. If you want me to show you machine image, right here, I'll show it to you. So that way, we're not just talking it, we're doing it. So if you go to your instances, yeah, and you look at the instance, you look at the images, this is an ME. This is what defines your operating system. When this pops up, there's a marketplace for it. There's one that you created for yourself. Like here you see EC2 image builder. You can build operating system that you're already running, and you can buy it from the marketplace. When this comes up, you can see here. Yep, you can see you can create image pipeline. You can create image pipeline. You buy them. You can go through and create what you want. Schedule builder. You have to schedule when you want it to be built. You have to use. You can also create it automatically using cron jobs, and you can do it manually. Doing it manually is the way we've been doing it, and you can tag it as well. And you go next. It will create the pipeline. Okay, for that MI. Another way is you can just go to marketplace. Just like at the beginning of the class when we were doing the EC2, we created the EC2. We're able to get some of the Ubuntu, CentOS, or whatever from the marketplace. Okay, let's take this out here and go to action. You see, you can launch MI. You can do whatever you want to do with the MI. Okay, let me see. Marketplace, image name, image type. I want to see image type. You see there are image type, machine, kernel, RAM, machine. See, this is the machine that I have here. So it will show you based on what you have. Okay, this is action launch. You can launch an AMI. Let's see how that one goes. You can build from the one that you already have. You can launch a new one. And what is it gonna do for you? It's gonna stand up an EC2, Elastic Compute Cloud, and the operating system is defined by the MI. You see, we are about to create an EC2 right now. It's an instance. An EC2 is an instance, and its operating system is defined by the MI. Like if we choose T2 Micro, the operating system that we're gonna have on there is gonna be determined by the MI. So we choose where we want it to be, and we go next, storage. We do the storage, and we go next. We do the security group. I'm not gonna create this, and I'm not gonna launch it. See? So we cancel. So we created this from the one we already have, which is right here, and this one we already have is running what operating system is it running? We can find out what is running here. The platform is Linux. Okay, that's what it's running. So we created it from there. If we want to create it from here, and we go from the beginning in the dashboard, and we say, hey, let's stand up an EC2. The AMI is still gonna be the operating system that it's gonna define the operating system. These are new instances that AWS changes stuff all the time. That's why I push everybody to keep studying this thing. And you can come here today, next week they change something, and that's just how AWS is. They are an organization on the move. They're always creating something new. All right. So as you can see, welcome to the new instance experience. Maybe they are changing their graphical user interface. So these are instance types. We go to instance types, you'll see a bunch of instance types here. See, you choose the type that you want. See, and this is how you spend the money. For instance, the one I like you guys to be choosing is only one virtual CPU. The architecture is 32 and 36. I'm 64. Sorry, the memory is very small. That's the one I always ask you guys to get. And look here, the network performance is very low. And guess how much it costs on demand Linux pricing? Once you go over 750 hours per month, they're gonna be charging you $0.02 per hour. So if you do 24 hours, once you go over, you see how expensive it is? Once you go over 750 hours, they start charging you 0.02, which is 20 cents per hour. In a day is 24 hours. So if you multiply that by 1, you have $2.40. That's $4.80. $4.80 in a day. So this is like 2 cents. Sorry, it's 48 cents in a day. You get it?
Yeah.
On demand, 48 cents per day. So you see, it could cost some money. On demand Windows pricing. This is Linux pricing. Windows and Linux pricing are the same thing. But when it comes to the next level, most of my servers are like this one, T2 medium. See, most of them are like this. The RAM is way out there. Sometimes I get T2 large, which is 8193. And AWS people are not the only one that I use. As you can see, to get in pricing and billing, which is a part of the exam, you can actually help yourself by coming to this place and studying all these things with the book that I just introduced and all the videos that we have and some of the lessons that we have. And you can ask questions, and I can perform these functions with you in your time. And within a short period of time, you can take your exams and you can pass it. We need a lot of people in our category.
AWS, is it a remote job?
Man, it's remote job. You don't have to go nowhere. You sit at home and get your job done.
Okay.
You don't need to be in nobody's office for nothing. You see, that's why I'm pushing. Like, everybody should do this. The other groups are doing excellently well, especially the Asian groups. They are into this and they are making it happen. I work with them and I know what they do. You know, it's very interesting. Let's do something about it. So let's ID trial. So these are all the services. These are high-end machines here, like the 8 processor. The RAM is 16, and these are whopping fast machines. And look at the cost. Look at the cost, man. 10 gigabyte network performance. That's off the chain. And these are for big companies, man. That's making a lot of money.
Yeah. And also, can I ask a quick question? So, if I go to YouTube, I could get some more information on YouTube, right? On AWS, right?
Oh yeah, YouTube is full of AWS information.
In the book, and
you see, this is a new knowledge, and everybody is trying to get into it. We should not be left behind. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
We should not be left behind. This is the new knowledge in the world. And whenever there's the new knowledge in the world, nobody have all the answers. And that becomes an opportunity for people like us to get in. Because it's new. Schools don't even teach it as yet. See? So it's an opportunity for us. We have to jump in real fast because they need the number of the workforce are needed in this area. So let's move on. All right. So
yeah, 9:30. 7:30, I have to go somewhere. So.
Oh, that's fine. We just have to do 2 more, and then we're out of here. So we do the number 14. Which of the following AWS compare services offers an administration experience that most closely resembles the way you would run physical service in your own local data center? Which one offers the administrative experience? Come on now, you know it. We just did it.
Oh, yeah, the EC2.
That's right. That's the one.
Yeah.
You owe me 1 minute. Which of the following AWS object storage service offers the lowest ongoing charges but at the cost of some convenience?
Well, I don't know what Glacier is. Storage gateway.
Glacier is also storage. Glacier is storage for sure.
Okay. It says at the cost of some convenience, but at the cost of some convenience. It says which of the
Glacier, I don't think it's inconvenience. It's pretty much straight to the point. It's not. It's infrequent. It's just infrequent usage. But S3 is frequent usage. No. S3 is infrequent. Glacier is like archival kind of storage. It's inconvenience into businesses. Businesses want to get their information here and now, so you have to eliminate the one. Storage gateway, it can be storage gateway. Storage gateway is like something that you can go through to get to somewhere. It can be that. Simple storage service. That one sounds like interesting. I have to investigate more. Elastic Block Store is pretty much the storage itself. So from here now, you can actually isolate the right answer to get the right answer. It can be Glacier. Glacier is inconvenient and is archival. So whatever you use Glacier to store, you're not hoping to get it all the time. Okay. Storage gateway, it can be storage gateway because storage gateway is something that you need to go through. It's like a man in the middle kind of stuff. Elastic Block Storage is actually your hard drive in the cloud already, so it can be that one. So we're talking about object storage, but look, it says elastic block storage. It's not an object storage, it's a block storage. So you eliminate that right away. So the ones that are object storage are Glacier and simple storage services. But between that two, which one is the right one that is not inconveniencing?
Yeah, I think it's C, simple storage services.
That's the answer. So I think we'll conclude here and we'll wrap it up. Thank you very much for showing up, and we really do appreciate the time we spent here. We would like to thank Lockdown LLC for the support, and again, we'd like to thank the implementation partner with E1T1 for the IT Foundation and AWS Cloud Training. We are wrapping up, and till next time, enjoy your night.
All right, thank you so much. And I learned a lot. So
no problem. We'll keep doing it. We keep pushing. Thanks.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.